Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Just a quick little video to finish out the year. I'm showing you what I'm working on today. Gonna put these trucks and wheels, this grip tape on this rad Jeff Phillips reissue. It's the Devilman graphic in shape, made by brand X skateboards. Let me give you a little zoom in on this bad boy. Right there. So it's a quick little thing about brand X. They're doing, I guess they bought the license to BBC. I'm not sure how all that works, but however the case, they again, it's brand X skateboards, just like it sounds. They were around back in the 80s. They were the ones that also gave us Toxic wheels. Had a couple pros riding for them. Good quality stuff. They're just one of the many brands from back then that were producing really good stuff. Well, they bought the BBC name, I guess. They're reproducing all the BBC boards. Cool thing about the Jeff Phillips boards, it's for a charity, working together with his sister. And so the money that these raise goes to charity, which is pretty cool. Also wanted to show my existing Jeff Phillips boards I used to skate. There's a tie-dye mini. You can see it got some good use. And then my Astro Sign BBC board as well. Some cool vintage sticker action going on there. This thing got pretty chewed up, and I skated the crap out of it. It's a great board. I really loved it. When these came out, their noses were bigger than other boards, and their concave was a lot different. I mean, it was totally different feel compared to anything else on the market at the time. Compare that to the Sims. I mean, it's not much concave there. They were just barely starting to do that when these boards came out. But anyway, that's my little Phillips history. Really loved skating these boards. A lot of memories. I kept pretty much as many boards from my childhood as possible and through the years, because it's kind of a thing. Like each one kind of has a story to it. Like, oh, I learned to kickflip on this board, or this is the board I used for this, or like this is the board I had when I met so and so, or they all have different memories tied to them. So I held on to all of them for the different memories. And these are just two of them. I have about 60 or 70 other ones. Some of them were boards that I rode. Some of them were boards that people just gave me because they didn't want them anymore, or whatever the case. So I just held on to them. And then now I have this beautiful reissue that I'll be putting together. I'm probably so my plan is to chop up this grip tape into squares, and then I'm going to punch holes in the grip tape. It's just an aesthetic thing. It doesn't really get you anything. I was thinking of ways to maybe do a pattern or something cool. I don't know yet, but I had this idea back in the 80s on my Mark Gonzalez board, and each line on that board was basically cut into sections, and then I hole punched a couple of them, and then I'd slap them on the board. I did the whole board like that, and even had some of the little grip tape dots on there. And it was a lot of fun doing that. It took forever, but I thought it was cool. That was the original Mark Gonzalez vision, the 10x30 with the little shape and everything, with his face on the bottom. I still have the original. I have a reissue sitting inside that I built kind of as a tribute, and that's one of my favorite boards, and I wanted to recreate that grip tape. So this is my second attempt at this video. The first one I made was way too long, so trying to keep this short. Just want to tell everyone a Happy New Year. Hope your 2025 wasn't as painful as ours, but even if it was, it's almost over with. And so just wipe the slate clean, start over, get ready to have a great year, and hopefully things will be better all around. We're going to be lighting some fireworks later. We've got some gumbo stirring up in the kitchen. It smells really good right now. And we're gonna try to have some fun. It's a little bit different this year with the holidays, after what happened to us earlier this year with with some adult children type thing going on. I won't get too much into that, but it's very unfortunate and very unnecessary, but it happened, and we're just making the best of it. So there you go. Really like this grip tape. I got it at this store, and if you're know anything about skating at all, this is one of Austin's. They're kind of like the Empire equivalent, or Empire is BMX specific and a staple in Austin as far as BMX goes in the scene. Same with No Comply. They're right around the corner from House Park, which is our biggest skate park in Austin. And they were kind enough to flow me some stickers when I stopped by earlier to buy these, because if you know anything about these, you know that they're stock bushings suck. So that's why I got these. So there you go. There's the details on No Comply right there. Great shop, pretty cool people. I mean, I've never had a bad experience there. And they also have drinky drinks. They have a little coffee shop inside the skate shop, which is pretty cool. I can remember many a day when we'd go to a skate spot in my youth and there'd be nothing anywhere near it to buy a drink or even a snack or whatever. So it's pretty rad that right around the corner from the skate park, you have a place that sells drinks, sells food. I mean, there's a gas station down the street too, but it's just not quite the same. It's just going around the corner and boom, it's right there. But yeah, there's that. Got me a couple tools to do the building. Like, got your Phillips, got your skate tool, which I'm using for the trucks and wheels basically. Got my extra long 3/8. Also, if you're new to skating, or even if you don't, just a heads up that skate hardware is 3/8. Your wheel bolts are 1/2 inch. Your truck bolt is 9/16. Nowadays, most kids don't have to know that because it's, you know, they sell multi-tools like this that already have it. I just wish, I love this one because it ratchets, but the shitty thing is that the socket's way too thin. I wish it was a little bit deeper, but I bought my mounting hardware in bulk, and it's kind of long. And the reason I got it long like that is so I could run risers, because if you run a bigger wheel like I do, I hover around the 58 to 62 millimeter size range. I don't like the smaller wheels. They feel like crap to me. And these 58 millimeter, they're Powell G slides or Bones G slides. I think it's Powell. Either way, it's the same company, it doesn't matter. These wheels are spectacular. I found an extra set of brand new bearings I have, so I'm stoked on these. They're going to be very good for this board. It's a bigger riser to keep the wheels from biting. I don't know if you guys run your trucks loose with big wheels and no risers, you're going to be in for a bad time. So I don't run my trucks super tight, but I don't run them super loose either. They're kind of in the middle, but they do turn enough to where if I didn't have risers, I'd be thrown off the board a couple times. So yeah. But that's I think that's going to do it for me. Next video, we'll see this guy put together. It'll have its little tricked out grip tape on it. We'll have the wheels, everything ready to go. And maybe by then I'll have some parts to finish that guy. We're just waiting on seat post brake, and the brake I got for it, my buddy had accidentally ordered a front, not a rear. With U brakes, there's really not a huge difference, if any difference at all, in front and rear brakes, but with calipers, you know, the old school side pull, there's a definite difference. So if you order the front and the cable routes a different way than the back, then yeah, it's a mess. So that's why I did basically put that thing on hold, and I used the seat and seat post on the Street Beat, which is right there, to finish that, and just waiting for a seat post for this guy because the one that he had set aside is too small. So yeah, that's that. Get some firewood because it's been cold lately, but today is a beautiful 60-something degree day. It's New Year's. We're getting ready to celebrate later. It's gonna be fun. These Rubik's Cubes are at our wedding. Pulled them out of the attic. We're probably not sure what we're gonna do with them yet. We're kind of torn on whether to keep them or what, because I mean, it's just, there's limited space. As you can see, our garage is just stuffed with stuff. It's ridiculous, but anyway, it's just how it is. But yeah, not trying to take up too much time. Just want to say Happy New Year. Thank you for sharing this year with me. A couple videos I made to show them some things. Got some decent views. I'm pretty happy about that. Got some comments, so I'm glad people are you know, like watching stuff and commenting, and you know, it's great. I love that. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, viewing. Even if you dislike or like, I don't, you know, I'm fine either way. Just as long as you know, you get something out of it. If you don't like it, that's fine too. I don't, you know, everyone's allowed to dislike stuff just as much as they're allowed to like stuff. I know that's crazy in this day and age, because I mean, people are getting murdered over difference of opinion, but I'm fine with that. Not fine with the murder part, but fine with people that either agree or disagree or whatever. I think disagreement's great, because that's what keeps us talking, and that's what keeps our freedom, you know, like intact, because without freedom you can't have disagreements. So there's that. But yeah, so I guess that's gonna be it for me. Just wanted to do a quick little video for the end of the year, just to show you my little childhood treasures, my adult treasure that's gonna be usable pretty soon. And I think that's gonna wrap it up for me. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I would love to get more people subscribed. Maybe that would motivate me to make more videos. Right now, I have a normal real-time job and lots of stuff going on in my life, as most people do. So I can't really devote a whole lot of time to making flashy productions and relying on YouTube to provide me with anything. But it'd be great if I could someday have, you know, maybe 100 subscribers or something, and, you know, have some live streams and do some fun stuff. Next year is going to be fun. I mean, we'll have stuff going on. I'll be wrapping up this bike to build. I'm going to be doing another bike of my buddy. He has a PK Ripper that he wants to refurbish, basically. So we'll be bringing that here to fix. I'm going to be hopefully riding more. Definitely want to be skateboarding more if I can. Maybe hopefully make a trip or two next year, because we didn't really get to go anywhere this year. I'd like to film some of that and share it. We did go to the coast a few times this year, but that's only a couple hours away. It's more like a staycation than anything. It's fun, but still, I'd like to actually go somewhere this coming year. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Happy New Year. Thanks for swinging by. My name is Randall. This is Eat, Sleep, Get Rad. Wishing everyone the best New Year ever, the best 2026 you could possibly ever have. I hope you wake up and every day you win the lottery or something. I don't know. I felt like this year every day I was waking up to a new problem, so I'm hoping that goes away. We've had our fill, and it's a bit of a whatever, but you know, this year is over, and we're going to start fresh, and everything is going to be great, and I can't wait to share it with people. So there you go. Hope everyone has a spectacular celebration, doing whatever you're going to do. You can see over here, we got our night plan. The antifreeze isn't part of the fireworks, nor is the kitty litter, but just so you know. My rest of my day is going to be spent building this bad boy. Can't wait to just cruise up and down our crappy street in our ruined driveway. But anyway, that's going to be that. And that's it for 2025. That's it for, it's going to be my last video of the year. And just want to thank everyone that did subscribe. Thank everyone that's commented and viewed. Hopefully you got something out of it, especially, you know, I was going to show people how to mount bearings in a wheel using your truck. I'm sure a lot of people may already know how to do that. I thought it might be useful to show people anyway. I don't know if YouTube has videos like that or not, but just so you know, you don't need a bearing press to put bearings in your wheels, especially when they're 85s. Harder wheels, a little bit more of a challenge, but you can still use your truck. And basically, you put your bearing on the axle and you just push the wheel onto it, and it's super simple. That's what I've been doing my entire life, and I was going to show people that, and hopefully when I was talking about the 24-inch and I showed everybody my homemade bearing press, just that works quite well. It also works for cups. I used it on the headset of that bike, and it pressed the cups quite nice, and the same washers, same bolts, all that worked perfectly. And so that video is a couple videos back where I talk about the 2024 Skyway and putting it together and whatnot. So if anyone needs an effective way to put bearings in your bottom bracket on a BMX bike or headset cups or whatever, that's a good reference. But yeah, so Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for viewing, watching, viewing, liking, disliking, whatever it is. I'm going to wrap this up now with my final video of the year. R.I.P. Jeff Phillips. If you know the story, he committed suicide. It's really sad. He was a really good skater. I hold on to his boards and his memory, and also just because just kind of honor him that way. I've held on to every single board I've ever skated. Did lose a few along the way, but I've tried to recreate those with reissues, and I've succeeded in some ways. There's that, but that's how come I still have these. Is I held on to them, and yeah. So maybe at some point I might put one of them back together, both of them back together. I do have some older trucks I could throw on there just to ride them around, just to see what it feels like again. Kind of the idea behind this one is just to do that, but with a newer board I can actually skate and not worry about. So there's that. But yeah, Brand X skateboards, shout out to them. They're producing these. They're producing these skatable ones that are like $100, and then there's collectible ones that are like $200, and a lot of his different graphics. They have the graffiti, they have the kangaroo, they have this guy, the Astro sign, of course the Devilman. They even have his original breakout graphic from his first early pro models. They sell Sims wheels there. They sell Toxic wheels. They have giveaways. I mean, it's a great company. Highly recommend them. And they did a fantastic job on this board. Shout out again to No Comply. These guys helped me with my last little bit of parts. That's where I got the bones, bushings. I mean, they do mail order if you're looking for the same stuff. Pretty reasonable too. They were cheaper than a lot of other places I saw, and it was easy to just go down there and grab those, grab some grip tape, and grab a drink. So, oh goodness. Anyway, that's it for me, and happy 2025, happy 2026. Thank you for everything, everybody, and please feel free to continue to like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Enjoy your new year, and that's going to do it for me. Thanks. Bye.
Here we go now. go now.
Everything.